know us. I've been here all the third time, and it's really nice to be back every time. See you all. But we just wanted to share a little bit with you. Where is Kyrgyzstan? A lot of people ask, "Oh, where is Kyrgyzstan?" So we just wanted to share a little bit where it is and what we do there. Sunday. I'm not really good with this. Kyrgyzstan. And it didn't work. Nope. Oh, Kyrgyzstan. All right. Okay. Anyways, that little green spot on the map is where Kyrgyzstan is. So it's pretty much on the other side of the world from here. And that's fine. And it's totally different from Hawaii. Hawaii is Hawaii is surrounded by ocean. Kyrgyzstan is like thousands and thousands of miles away from ocean. Oh, why is it? So this is the mountains. Well, first. And Kyrgyzstan borders China, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, any stans you can imagine. Pretty much right in that area. And there's a lot of mountains. And anywhere you go, we pretty much see mountains. Except for if you go south, it looks like desert. And we're going to share about it later. If you want to come later tonight and see more pictures. I'm so not good with this. It's not switching. Okay. It's a little bit slow. Back. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, and most of the population in Kyrgyzstan are Kyrgyz people. You can see how they look. And then the second largest group is Uzbek people, and they live in the southern side of Kyrgyzstan. There's a small population of Russian people and even smaller population of other people groups, which is kind of like my son, who is a mix of everything now. And there are two main religions in Kyrgyzstan. Is the largest one is Islam, and the majority of people in Kyrgyzstan are Muslims. And even though they say they are Muslims, it's more like a folk Islam, where they say, "Oh, I'm a Muslim," but they don't really show any signs of being Muslim, except for saying that I'm Muslim. But then there's also Orthodox Christians. If any of you are familiar with that, it is sort of like a Catholicism, but which people also say, "I'm a Christian," but they don't live out their faith. And so you can say the majority of population in Kyrgyzstan are people who say they are something, but they don't really live it out. And one of the things we involve there is the church.
So our church that we go to there is called Obnovlenie, and that means renewal. So this is a picture out in front of our church, and Pasha and Lucas. So we started going to this church when it first started about 6 years ago. Yeah, about 6 years ago. And it's grown a lot. There's about 200 people that go there. It's the last year we've got to spend a lot of time really helping out with the church and serving in the church. And Pasha helps a lot with worship. He's been leading worship there at the church and trying to train people up as worship leaders. And in the fall, they recorded a worship CD, which isn't out yet. Otherwise, we would have brought it with us. But so we're trying to train people up in that, and also to disciple people in studying the Bible and living out their faith, and trying to get people to go out of Bishkek, which is the capital city. It's where we live. We want them to go out of Bishkek into the villages to share the gospel with people. So they have different things like youth festival, and a lot of people from our church have been connected to ministry there because our church is able to go out and minister in a cancer hospital and in an orphanage, both of which are government run. So it's very unusual that they are inviting people from a Christian church to go and minister to people there. So these are really good things. And I don't know if some of you know, there some people from Kumulani made some hats that we were able to give out in the cancer hospital. So these are some people from our church. This is giving out the hats at the cancer hospital. So yeah, it was pretty neat. These hats, they came all the way from Hawaii all the way to Kyrgyzstan, and were given out to families and kids who basically live at the hospital while they're being treated. So. Is that it?
So, yeah, even if you're not present in Kyrgyzstan with us, you can still do something, and people are really touched by this kinds of acts of kindness. And one more thing we do there is me and a couple of my friends, we started this sort of business/ministry where I take pictures, and I really like taking pictures. And what we do, our goal is to basically support missionaries from Kyrgyzstan who are going to different parts of Kyrgyzstan. That was our main goal for creating this, and our other goal is to minister to a creative community in Kyrgyzstan. And I don't know if any of you know any artists or creative people, but sometimes they're really into really strange things. And and I know I'm one of them. But in the last year, I was able to really connect with a lot of people, and we had one of the things we had is like a short course for kids from kind of like a ghetto in Kyrgyzstan, but we were able to teach photography, and in the end of the course, the kids had their own exhibit all to them, and they were able to put up their pictures, and it's like, kids who are, I don't know, from 6 to anywhere around 16, they were so happy, and it wasn't the main museum in Bishkek, so they were all stoked about it. Yeah. So that's...
Well, this is just a preview. Yeah, well, like Steve-O said, we're going to be having something called Tea and Tushuks tonight at 6:30. We'll be over just around the corner in the conference room, and we'll share a little bit more. We can show you more pictures and give you a chance to ask questions and have them answered. And just to, hear a little bit more about what's happening in Kyrgyzstan and how you can pray for Kyrgyzstan, and also how you can be involved in ministry, because we would love to see people from Kumulani especially come to Kyrgyzstan, whether it's just to come and see who you've been praying for all this time, or to come and take part physically in what's going on there and what the Lord is doing. We would love for any of you to come. So come tonight at 6:30 and hear more about everything that's going on. And thank you everyone for all of your prayers and all of your support, because almost all of our support comes from Kumulani Chapel. So you guys are making it possible for us to be there serving the Lord. Wow. You guys are on Facebook. Oh yeah, and we are on Facebook. We have a group on Facebook, so you can find us, Tiffany Bolshakova or Pasha Bolshakova. I don't remember what name he used. Changes his facial hair, changes his name. No. So you can find us on Facebook, and we post updates there too, recent things that are going on, or ways to pray for us, or pictures, things like that. So anyways, thank you.
And I'm just want to say also that people in Kyrgyzstan really like reggae music. So you guys cross the fire, you are more than welcome to come and give a concert. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I saw Pasha taking pictures and stuff. I'm expecting drags next time he comes. And he'll bring reggae with this crazy musical artist style. Anyway, Encourage you to come tonight, 6:30, right back here at the conference room. Find out more about what's going on the other side of the world. There's one thing going on this side of the world I want to bring to your attention. You may have seen this flyer on the way in. Grab one on the way out. Be refreshed. Ladies, this is for you. Save the date for Thursday night, June 28th, when we'll have a very special Women's Summer Night of Worship featuring music with Jenna Ryan. Oh, Jenna's coming back, a devotional with Lynn Spencer. Luscious desserts, it says. How could you not come? Ricky, you can't come. Yeah, I want to bet, exactly. It's like snacks. He'll be in charge of the luscious desserts. Come early, ladies, before they're all gone. Anyway, great fellowship and fun. Mark your calendars for that event. Pick up a flyer, invite your friends. Will be a lovely, friendly evening. Encourage you to do that. Hey, other things that are happening, and some have already happened. Camp. Junior high camp was this last week. A bunch of our kids went out to Kenai. Went great. Had a great time. So thank you for continuing to keep that in our prayers. Senior high camp's coming up. Lots of things are happening with summer. And with that in mind, I'm going to dismiss our junior high students this time. Jonathan Buckner, right there with a reggae shirt on, kind of, will be taking you. If you have a 6th, 7th, 8th grade student, send them off. Jonathan's going to do a Bible study. That'll be fun, and he'll bring it back at the end of the service. So that's happening as well. Now, this was not a typical Kumulani morning, but what is, really? But it's a representation of what happens here. People from all over the place. We got the Jamaican vibe going down there, the Caribbean thing.